Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys? It's Tuesday, which means we're gonna play with bricks. We're gonna play with bricks and stuff. And right off the bat, some music. Sweet. So yeah, today is TaleSpire Tuesday. We're gonna play around in TaleSpire, building a classic Dungeons and Dragons module map. I believe it's module B2. The Keep on the Borderlands, written by Mr. Gary Gygax himself. And this basically is how it's supposed to look, with a little bit of artistic license. We did have to cut some corners, places, make some places bigger, some places smaller, just to, make it work with the palette of blocks that we have available to us. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. We're going to continue. Last time we did the ground here on the Inner Bailey, and it's looking pretty good. And we started doing the ground for the stables, which is looking pretty cool as well. We just have to finish. We're just gonna finish the stables and then build some basements, because we have the basement of the fortress to do. I did the basement in the chapel already, sort of. I started it. Well, it's built. We just have to furnish it. We have a cellar in the guild house that we have to do. There is a cellar in the tavern that we have to do, and there's a cellar in the loan bank that we have to do. I think that's it. We may also do a cellar in the warehouse. I haven't decided. It depends on how it would logistically work with the space available to us. So, anywho, let's get to it, shall we? We ran into a not really an issue last time, but the perspective problem of the stable remaining level while having to go down this grade, and so I just built out this sort of support foundation, as you can see here. So that actually it works fine. I think that looks pretty good. We should be all right there. I am considering building out the stable 5 more feet, just around it, just because there's just, I mean, look at this gap. This gap here is kind of useless. We could build it all the way out to here, but yeah, I mean, we could. Should we? That is one thing scientists don't ask themselves in sci-fi movies. They were so concerned as to whether or not they could, they never stopped to ask themselves if they should. I think I should. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna build this out a little bit more. Let me turn on my grid and my clipping function. And yeah, we're gonna have to replace some. Well, this is actually fine because this is level with this. So all we need to do is throw down 2 desert tile, well, 2.5 desert tiles. About that much. So there, and then 1 by 1s. Right here and right here. Actually, those we're going to replace because we're coming out 5 feet. I don't want, basically, part of the reason I'm coming out 5 feet further with the stables, I don't want this desert edge visible from the outside. So I think we are either going to just use the same cobblestone tiles, which is probably a good idea. Yeah, I think there's no other option really. We're just gonna use that, just to keep things consistent. So yeah, cool. That's all I really have to do. Is that? Whoa, no, that was not gonna do what I thought it was gonna do. There we go. And then we can build this up a bit, and then kind of, gradually come down. And it should make a nice little stepped pattern coming down this way. Kind of almost a herringbone pattern. So let's see. Let's get this guy. And we'll just layer them. Whoops, that one went too far. Maybe we just clicking and dragging should save time, but in the long run, it did not. And we will actually build the walls of the stable on this 5-foot space here. So that should work out. I mean, give us a lot of space on the inside. Because, I mean, we have all this space out here. What are we going to do with it? Literally, it's blank on the module. I can double check the updated 4th edition article on it and see what they said was there. Because they in 4th edition, they tended to think a little more organically about how things would work and less mechanically as far as the rules in D&D. Because so many times in the original module, Gary goes into the crunch of the of what's going on. A lot of, he is a normal man with leather armor and a +2 battle axe, or, you know, whatever. Which, God bless him, that's the stuff we love. But, hey, you know, every once in a while, we need that lore, you know? I mean, the rules are great. They make the game go. But we want that lore, too. It helps us. Especially as DMs. Cool. All right. That's looking like a real solid foundation there. Cool. Yeah, at a certain point, we can actually just use these blocks. But, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we can always go back and change it. But for now, that's fine. And before I forget, we need to do that. Whoa. 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 Where did that go? Somehow the tile cursor slipped under the other tiles, and it wouldn't. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that was fun. Let's see. I think we want the 2x2 to come out a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I think that's looking good. That's looking good. We might end up having to come out. Yeah, we are probably going to have to come out a little bit more. But I think that's fine. Yep, there it goes. Okay, there it is. Whoa, whoa, it's sliding underneath the tiles. Oh my god. All right. Oh, there it goes. All right. That was a weird glitch. TaleSpire is still in beta. Important to note. So there will be glitches, and it does say it very prominently on the front load screen of the game. But they are still in beta. Hey, there we go. They are still in beta, so stuff like this you should expect. All right. Yeah, still got. Whoa, too far. There we go. Do I just want to come all the way? That's fine. We'll just leave that at that grade right there. And that level. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And that like that. And that like that. And perhaps, ooh, just keeps wanting to do that. Perhaps that like that. So that it's sort of, I mean, we want to make it look somewhat organic again. That word again. And yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do it here as well, huh? Well, let's start with a bigger base. Let's do that. And we'll say it comes out. It'll fan out from there. So do that, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and yeah, also probably there and there. And then move my grid down. And then come out like that. And then 2. And it'll have to come to some sort of point. So I guess we just pick about there. Oh, perfect, actually. Right there. And I guess we have to come down like that. Sure. That's fine. Oh. There. And there. And there. And, ooh, this is interesting. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if we go by what we're trying to do and leaving everything, oh yeah, I missed another one, leaving everything only a half a step below the tile above, then yeah, the pattern sort of makes itself. That's very little guesswork. It's just like, oh nope, that's too far apart, we gotta close that, we gotta close that, close that, and there we go. Oh, then we have this here. There we go. Cool. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Cool. Didn't expect that to happen, but it does give this courtyard a bit of texture. I like it. All right. Cool. So yeah, we're definitely going to dress this courtyard up a bit more than just a stable. And this grassed area over here. I think I might actually add another tree over here, but we'll get to that later. First, stable. So going from the sort of, I want to say floor plan, but design scheme, I guess is the correct term, that we used for the other stable. We used the tavern wall tile set to make the walls, and I think we're just going to stick with that. It seems to work, and we're going to do a probably a steeped roof. I mean, the flat roof is kind of helpful, and we could potentially make it so that there could be a roof access. I don't know. I guess we'll decide when we finally come to it. But for now, tavern. And we can definitely collapse the sewer template. Oh, or sewer tiles. I forgot I had the floor sewer tiles in my quick bar. Oops. Oh well. It wasn't like I had to scroll all around a lot for them, so no big deal. Let's see here. Let's. Yeah, I guess it's very simple, isn't it? We're gonna do the same sort of pattern of window, no window, window, no window. So we'll just throw down 2 tiles and then copy and paste. We do have to discern where the door is gonna be. I would imagine right where we skipped there, and it's gonna be a double door. And perfect, okay. And then we're just gonna put like a beam on that corner, just to close the corner. And do we want another door? I think we do. I think we want another door right there. And this is actually gonna be a corner, straight up corner. So we kind of break the pattern there, but that's fine, because we can always just flip it around and do that. Perfect. All right, it's a hell of a stable. It's an unstable stable. All right, so the corner beam to fill in this spot. Boom. Super cool. Works like a charm. All right, so now that's looking pretty good. It looks like the walls are built on a solid foundation. We're gonna have support beams running through here, and we're gonna maybe even. I mean, I wish they made like a slightly thinner wall. I guess they do technically. We might have to get creative with some of these tiles, which I guess is the whole point of this, isn't it? Hey, Cullen Ahab, Today we are making the stables for Keep on the Borderlands. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, we just framed out the stables. We're kind of making some decisions on how to approach it. I think one of the questions is if we're going to do a steeped roof or not. I think we're actually going to do a flat roof, because then we can put a door here on this guard tower, and the guards can actually come out on the roof and take up positions there if need be. So yeah, I think flat roof it is. Also, there was a question previously as to whether or not this bottom area here would grant access immediately to the stables, and I think it would. I don't know if there would be doors. I don't know. It just seems like they take up too much space, but even if I put like just a beam here for support on the upper structure, it would still take up the same amount of space. So, I don't know. Let's just leave it. That's fine. Yes, it would be the smallest, yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty big. It's, but yeah, there certainly wouldn't be too many guards in there if the constant scent of horse manure was just plowing through through the open doorway. Not even a door, just a doorway. Be a very unpopular guard duty. Let's see. Open outward. Awesome. That's exactly what we want. A fun little feature is if in build mode, if you hold down shift and press down on your scroll wheel, you will pick up a tile that you already have placed and copy it, and you can put it down somewhere else. Fun little shortcut that I only discovered probably 2 weeks ago. All right, cool. So, we want to do the support structures and then the roof. I mean, that's it, right? Yeah. They load up the catapult with just a bunch of horse manure. Fire it. Fetchez les vaches. Quoi? Fetchez les vaches. I don't want to talk to you no more. You wipers of other people's bottoms. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries. Let's see here. My favorite is there anyone else we can talk to? No. Now go away. Classic movie. And frequently quoted at D&D tables. Since D&D was a thing. When did Holy Grail come out? 70s, right? Couldn't have been too much before D&D. I mean, chainmail and all that was probably kicking around to some extent. But, yeah, I gotta imagine they're sort of inseparable. Conjoined twins. Somewhat. Alright, and also gonna put them staggered here. Ooh, that works out kind of well. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And there. And there. And then flip it. Yes, perfect, actually. That's oh, cool. That works out. And boom, perfect. Sweet. All right. Yeah, 75. So, yeah, that's about the same time. So, I gotta imagine that they're pretty. They came up in tandem. So, they're kind of like twins. Forever entwined. Let's see. All right. Well, that looks pretty good. One thing I was going to try here to see if I could actually pull it off is I'm going to try to section off each stable. And they don't have many options for thin wooden walls in TaleSpire yet. But there is one thing that we could use. Let's see. And it actually kind of works exactly how we want it. And that is this little sign. All we got to do is this. There you go. That's a section stable. It's a kind of a rickety wall. Just the same amount of, or about the amount of space you would, well, actually probably want to put it on this side. There we go. And there you go. There's a horse stable right there. And then we'll just put 2 more on this side and then so on, all the way down the line. Cool. And actually, we'll, oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to build this somewhere else and then drop. Oh wait, no, we can't because clipping. We have to use clipping, and we can't clip into objects with grouped objects. Oh well, that's fine. It's only 2. It's not like it's that terrible, terribly time-consuming. This is not going to be a stable because of the door. Perfect. That works out quite well. And then we just flip it around. Do it like that. Whoa. Cool. That actually works out fairly well. I like it. It says that there's supposed to be a lot of horses in this stable, and I think they're going to have to double up in pens. Yeah. Because, yeah. I mean, there's enough space for them, for them to do that. I mean, we can build more, but, oh, let's see. If we do it this way... Is that going to stick out? Yep. Nah, it's probably not a great... Let's see. Let's try it here on that wall. Is that still? Yep. Oh, that's not even on that wall. Okay. Let me move my grid. Try it again. Right there. That's where we wanted. And it doesn't stick out enough to really make that much of a difference. I mean, we could. There'd still be 5 feet of space to move tokens, tokens through. Which is really all you need. It's going to be cramped, but I just have to figure out, do I want to put it like here? And say that the neck, yeah. I could put the end of it over here and then say that over here is storage, and there are tiles that we can throw in here to actually fill up that space. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with that. That looks pretty good. All right, cool. So we can throw down more pens. Turns out. Let's see. All right. Sign generic. Tile is seeing some work here today. For a purpose it was probably never thought it would be used for. I really don't like that on the window tile. On this tile I'm okay with it, but on this tile no. So we're gonna have to just span them. We'll have to have them straddle these tiles, the nicer tavern wall tile sections. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Sweet. And it also prevents us from making it overly crowded, cluttered, all that fun stuff. Ooh. I guess alternatively, I could use... I don't know how effective that is. Hold on. Experiment time. Can I use this one? No, that's too narrow. It'll just get completely lost. Yeah, it's pretty much completely lost in the wall. All right. All right, so... And do it like that. Oh, I'm just doing it on the other side. Okay, yeah, no, that works. It's like, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's me. Let's see. I changed the pattern. Oops. There. That's what I was... Or I could do it the other way. Maybe do it the other way. Bring these in. Cool. Cool. And yeah, I think we'll just bring these in here. Cool. Awesome. I suppose we could do one last pen here. That's fine. And over here will be some just storage. Something. There are some half tiles that I could use. Let's do it this way. There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah. They definitely read as pens and not signs when you double them up like that. That is really cool. I like it. All right. Sweet. There's the inside of stables. Supports and all. When we set dress, they do have, where is it? They have straw and hay that we can throw in here. Yeah, here we go. They have the little stacks and then the bigger stacks that you can throw in. And of course, crates, barrels, other stuff, coffins, if you want, as you would in any, oh yeah, Colin Ahab, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, take care. We'll see you. Yeah, definitely pop back in. We'll be on until about 3 o'clock. Or for about 2.5 more hours. There, that's probably a better a better way to say that, because I don't know where you are or what time it is where you are. But yeah, take care. Hope you pop back in. Let's see here. That is looking pretty good. All right, let's do the roof. Yeah, I mean the stables are actually pretty easy. So yeah, roof. We're gonna do the Morgoth flat roof. Super cool. That is up here alphabetically. M comes before P, and I should know that. I did go to school. Look at this asshole bragging that he went to school. All right. So, oh, perfect. We can come out right to here, and then all of the little 1x1 spaces along the edge, we can use the edge tiles, the 1x1 edge tiles for that. That works out quite nicely. Dun, 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 dun. Oop. Oh, not that we need it along the castle. Well, we could. Nah, we'll just use the flat ones with no features for that. The corner here, the inside corner here, is a little tricky. We can just do this. Boom. Boom jams. And maybe put a gargoyle on it. Maybe. But that corner one works nicely there. And the little 1x1 edge. There we go. And... well, I guess we could just use a blank one there for that fancy one, but I kind of like the fancy one. Oh, I know what we could put there. We can put a brazier there. Let's see, lighting. Let's see how it looks. Whoops. Or we can put a Tesla coil there. Anyone? Tesla coil? Right there? Is that good? Good for a stable? Any self-respecting stable has a Tesla coil on the roof? Sure. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Started to freak out there a little bit. There we go. Okay. Calm down, TaleSpire. Everything will be fine. All right. That is a big roof. That is a big roof. But hey, yeah, I mean, literally hay. There's going to be hay. Cool. Let's, well, I guess we only really need one door. So, yeah, let's put it on this side. But just arbitrarily. No real reason for it. We're just going to put it here. There you go. That's where that is. And, oh, also, we can put stairs up to here. Why not? It's dropping this low anyway. There may as well be just a direct access to the parapets. So, I would say like this square, probably, right? All right, so, let me go back into here, and we'll throw down little blank ones. And Castle Ruins, one of my probably my favorite tile set, even though it was not intended to be used for construction of most structures. I guess is that they intended it to be for its namesake, you know, Castle Ruins. But I use it a lot because I like the texture and oh, that lines up perfectly. Look at that. Nice. All right, there you go. And now they have access to the parapets. Cool beans. So you can either come out this door or just down these stairs. Perfect. Perfect. All right. There are the stables. We're going to go back in. Oh, you dreamt. Hey, Tactical Badger, how's it going? You dreamt of TaleSpire last night? That's funny. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't. I use it so much. So far, no TaleSpire fever dreams or anything like that. Cool. All right, so there's the stable in its glory in the corner there. And it can house many a horse. You think it. All right, we're going to throw another tree down while we're thinking about it. Let's go into nature. Nature, 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 nature. Nature. We can also throw some ferns down and stuff so this doesn't look so like manicured, which it probably isn't. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. If they I think they have it in here. I'll have to double check. This rambling will become the reason for it will become apparent in a second. Let's see. Yay, they have goats. It's gonna put a couple goats. Why not? That's why the lawn is so manicured, sort of. The goats keep it nice and even. And do we want to do like a pen for them? Maybe. We could just do like a full-on, a couple goats and maybe a cow. Maybe some chickens. I mean, yeah, what else are we going to do with all this space out here? There's got to be something else, right? Like something. Like small, like farm animals. Something. Some form of renewable resource for food. Milk, eggs, things like that. Things that, you know, so you don't have to keep sending out for them or getting shipments in from other places. So yeah, I think, and they would probably just serve the fortress alone, and the Lord and all his underlings. So yeah, for now we'll just throw those goats down. But when we come back through and do some set dressing, we are definitely gonna add some pens, because they have fences in the. Where is that? Props. That would be further this way. Props. Fences. There they are. Wooden fence corner, like that. Boop. There you go. And you could even just, here. Oh, no, that'll just close it in completely. But if you do this, boop. Well, those don't line up, do they? Oh, well. That's fine. Does that seriously take up a whole 1x2 space? It does. Wow. Yeah, some of the early tiles, this fence was from early in the beta. You can see that it takes up a full 1x2, a full 1x2 space when you could easily just have that as a half a space, like a lot of the other stuff, like this, like the signs we just used as pens. Yeah, well, whatever. And then we could have used the fences as pens, but nah, whatever. Yes. Yes, plant growth every day by the druid. Perhaps the cleric of Helm knows plant growth. Probably not, though. All right. I think that's good for now. To the cellars. How about that? Let's do some cellar stuff. Right. Let's see here. So we'll start with the fortress, and we have an idea of what we're wanting. There's going to be a kitchen, and there's probably going to be like a couple prison cells down there. Whoa, wrong toggle. Hold on. Oh, that's about right. Okay. So let's see. Oh, one little change I did. I came back in and I extended the chapel a little bit to make it level with the dining hall over here. I don't know. It was just bugging me that they were uneven. You know, my weird brain, all that fun stuff. Bloody 3 bloody axes. Let's see. So to frame out the dungeon, let's just call it a dungeon. We're gonna have to kind of rely on. Here, I'm gonna drag this down a little bit more just so we see the floor. Perfect. Ooh, why is that? Oh, because that's the fireplace. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So if we come down a little bit, we're going to use the position of the floor to determine where we place our wall blocks for the dungeon. Let's see here. I think that's good. Perhaps not. We'll find out soon. We'll find out very soon whether or not that is correct. Let's see. Where is the wall block? There it is. Stair block, I mean. I definitely don't use it as well, I do, but I use it as a wall block very often. All right, so oh yeah, we definitely need to come down more. All right. 2 more little steps. So 1, 2. Perfect. So 2 blocks and perfect. There we are. That is about what we need. So now we will frame it out here. We're actually coming out. We're not going to line it up exactly with where the floor is, just to give us more, floor space below, which is a good idea overall. And this is by no means going to be the same size as the keep itself. It's probably only going to come out to about there. Or actually, we know it's going to come out to here because the kitchen's going to use the same chimney. But aside from that, I think maybe it just ends at this hall where the wall meets the chapel here, and just kind of encompasses maybe where the dining room is and the hall, and that's it. Sure. It's kind of planning it out in my brain to myself out loud. Figure that one out. That doesn't make any sense. That looks pretty good. We are going to have... What are we going to have? Oh. There's probably going to be grass or something immediately outside of here. Or stone, perhaps. Or a mixture of the two. That's probably more likely. So that's fine. We can put grass on top of these, and that'll be okay. So last night I was actually on TaleSpire. I wasn't dreaming of TaleSpire last night. I was actually on it for a while, working on my little side project of that little harbor town, Castle. And I made some prisons. And the tricky thing with prisons is, and not much, I don't know how to put it, not much floor space with basement access. You know, not much real estate with strong foundations. There, that's how I should put that. I had to get creative, and I like the way it turned out. It's kind of macabre, but it's kind of neat. All right, so only about that far out, and maybe this far in, or this far. Come back another one. There we go. Yeah, so I will definitely show that before we wrap up here today, because it's looking cool, in my opinion. Or actually, should I come out? Let's come out another one. I'll come out another one square in both directions. How about that? Oops. Cool. And second brick. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Cool. That is the basement, or cellar, or dungeon, however you want to phrase it, framed out. Learn about Riker Island. Oh, yeah. All right. So for the floor tiles for here, I think we're just going to use the actual sewer floor tiles, which I actually like a lot. These guys, I like this one. Let's see here, and I guess I could have clicked and dragged the entire way, but oh, nope. There we go. And the one by one. There we go. Okay. Only thing left to do is locate where the stairs are going to go, and, well, they go right here. Oh, yeah, so we're going to have the wall come out a little bit there, which isn't a big deal. Well, I guess you don't have to, right? You can just have the stairs be somewhat freestanding. They're made of stone, so you can just have them come up from wherever, right? Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let me mark where those are going to go. Right there. Okay. Oops. Wrong direction. There we go. All right. Back to this. So that. And the stair block. Oop, I keep clicking out the menu when I can just use Z and C and cycle between the stair block and the stairs, but whatever. Oh, did I? I didn't go where I wanted to go. It's supposed to go there. There we go. That should line up. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, you modeled a small island after it? Nice. I'm going to go ahead and throw down some grass here. We only have one by one grass tile to choose from. So there you go. That's what you get. All right. Cool. So the floor above, you kind of have to avoid this little back area unless you want to go down the stairs. So in the interest of people's safety inside the keep, I'm going to throw something down here. I don't know if there's enough space for it. I guess there is, but we'll see how it looks. Because you could blindly come walking down here and then just fall right down that hole onto stone steps from about 10 feet. That's not going to feel great. Let's see. But as we all know, 3D tokens have no feelings. I could fade it into the wall. Sure. I think that's fine-ish. What if we move it here? Does that... Yeah, I guess that's accomplishes about the same thing. And we could put another thing here. I mean, our other option is turrets. Which are kind of bulky. I guess you could put just that one there. Nope, that was the other way around. There we go. And one end of the wall. Why not? It kind of sticks out. Yeah, actually, I don't mind that. The smaller turret is okay, I think. We'll go with that. That works for me. It's a little Spartan and a little minimalist. Not a whole lot of design flair to that, but hey, whatever. I guess there wouldn't be here. All right, so now we have to determine where the cells and where are the, or just one big common cell. I think we're going to do one big common cell in this corner. And then the kitchens are over here. And they're walled off from all this nonsense. the prison area. So, for that, we're just going to keep using the Morgoth tile set. We're going to use the basic walls. And we're going to use a, excuse me, we're going to use a prison door. Let's see. Regular wall. Right. Nope, almost. There it is. Sweet. I guess we could, yeah, well. Yeah, actually, we can actually come out a little further. We can come out to about here. And then throw down a corner. And then just finish it up. And we'll actually put the door, to the prison over here. Is that security-wise? I'm trying to figure if that's a good idea. Because, you know, if someone actually breaks through the door, they can hide behind the stairs and ambush whoever's coming down the stairs. But, you know, by that same token, they could just wait behind the wall here and ambush whoever comes down the stairs. So, whatever. Yeah. Shh, magic. All right, actually, we're gonna put a. We are gonna put a support here for the floor above, and we have to keep in mind where the stairs are. These, because that's gonna need some support as well. Underneath, so like these squares are going to be just stair blocks, essentially. So let me copy that little guy, and we'll just do that. a very thick portion of the wall, that cell, of the cell right there. And let's see. Yeah, it's going to come out another two squares, which, hey, fine by me. Cool. So it just makes the cell a little cramped, and what we can do is we can just build off that instead of even using a corner, because this is just unused space at this point. So we'll just build off that wall off of this and just build the wall out in this direction. We'll still just put the door right here. Let's see. And like we were going to do, we're going to do further support there. Cool. And let me just throw that door down. Prison door. Perfect. Ta-da! Is it opening the right way? Sure. I guess that's fine. And back to the walls. There we go. Oh, perfect. The little cycle menu is very helpful. I noticed they only have it for a few tile sets, but I imagine they're going to try and integrate it to most of their tiles, if not all, once they're out of beta. It is helpful when I remember to use it. All right, so there we go. There's a basically one-room prison cell. Any and all prisoners that need to be put to... Actually, you know what? Alternatively, we could just put the door here, right? Whoops, not there. There. Whoops. Probably have it opening this way. Yeah. That works a little better. And we actually don't technically need that wall there, do we? We don't. All right. Yeah. Just a little more floor space. Not that it's essential. And we could, just to get fancy. Y'all know how we like to get fancy here. We'll throw down a ruins pillar. Just so there's a something, I guess. There we go. Break up the blocky...
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Many apologies. It seems that we lost signal there for a second. I don't know how that happened, but oops. All right, we're back, and we're going to continue to build stuff. So let's do it. Let's do just that. Hopefully it's not TaleSpire freaking things out, because it's kind of essential to the whole stream. Let me turn the music back up. There we go. And actually, let me turn that off. See if that helps. Seems to kind of, yeah, marginally help. All right. We're back at it, hopefully. So we are back. It looks like it anyway. I hope. My OBS is being kind of laggy, but we're back just in time for a break. So we'll be right back, I guess. Again, until then, enjoy this stuff. Hey, looks like our yeah, we're back. I did some adjustments in TaleSpire, so it might look less impressive, but marginally so, because I think the my computer is fighting with running both OBS and TaleSpire at the same time. Haven't had issue. I only had issues in the very beginning, but again, I guess today I guess I should look and see if I have a background apps running. But it's fine. We're okay right now. All right. So, welcome back. If you're coming back after that little that hiccup, hi. We're building a kitchen down here, so let's get back to it, shall we? So, we're gonna have some barrels, some crates, and stuff. I mean, that we can all do as part of set dressing once we get to that. I think for the most part, the kitchen is done. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go back in. We're gonna throw down some, apple barrels, crates, sacks of stuff. But aside from that, I think we're good. I think we're okay. We might, just to keep the motif going, we might throw down another support in here, or two, maybe. Yeah, I'd say one here and one here. Let's do that. So back to Castle Ruins. Grab this and this. And the caps. All right, cool. It kind of bisects the kitchen a little bit, but I think it's okay. I think it'll be fine. Cool. Works for me. So there we have it. There's our fortress cellar / dungeon. You have the prison cell right here, and you have the kitchen over here. DM secret. There's gonna be a secret door here that leads to something else. So let's build that. Let's see here. So there's going to be basically, it's going to lead to caverns beneath the keep. Oh yeah, stream died. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. But yes, as I said, there's going to be a secret door here. So, and it's going to lead to a dungeon below. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks for coming back, and yeah, have a good lunch. So for the secret door, I think what we'll end up having to do is, so this is a little a DM mode option here in TaleSpire. You can hide things. You can hide tiles, and they will go to the quote unquote DM layer, I guess is the best way to. And if you press tab, that's the DM view. It's like wizard sight. So you can see any hidden things. It brings up if you hold and press and hold, it'll bring up the names of the figures that are located in other places in the on the map. It's very useful as a DM. But then you also gives you this little option down here to hide stuff, which is cool. So we're gonna try that a little bit. We're just gonna do the entrance for now because right now we're not entirely sure what this is going to encompass. But we do know that it's gonna be kind of rough looking, the floor. Anyway, so we'll just do this, and we'll only come out to about that far. Because our at a certain point we do have to start to descend. So we're going to have to plan on using either stairs or something so that tokens can move down further beneath the keep. And I'm just going to keep using these castle ruins because I like this tile set. So we'll do this. Perfect. And all right, so for now that's fine. That's what we want. We might make, say, this tile and the tile ahead of it open, so we can put stairs beneath it, so characters can, or tokens can move down through that, which is fine. Let's see if I can peel away a little bit more. Perfect. Actually, that works. So we'll actually go ahead and do that. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll put one here, here, and then there. And so this is going to be stairs that lead down into further areas beneath. And one cool thing that we can do with clipping, let me go ahead and finish up these walls first, and I will show you. Yeah, let's use this guy just to kind of break it up a little bit here toward the end, and use that, and actually one there as well. So, oh, hold on. Let me overlap these a little bit. There we go. So, one cool thing with clipping that you can do, there is one tile in the dungeon tile set that I like a lot, but I seldom get to use just because it's so clunky, I guess. And it's this neat little wall tile with torch sconce on it. I mean, that's your basic dungeon staple. Is just a wall sconce. And with clipping, I can just kind of drop it in there. Yeah, I mean, I could do it without it, but, with the clipping, you get a little bit of the texture. And if I wasn't going to have something immediate, we're not going to have anything immediately below it, so we can't really. Usually, I would drop it down a bit, so just so this is hidden beneath these tiles, the tile that is clipped into a little bit. But this works well enough. I do like the idea of that being like an ever-burning torch here. Kind of neat. All right, so there we are. There's the hidden passage. So these stones, once we give the players a roll to search for secret doors, these stones will slide away or turn out to be an illusion, a very powerful illusion, complete with texture that they either have to disbelieve or disable or open the secret panel, and it will reveal this area that leads down further into a actual dungeon. So let's select. We now need to hide it. So let's select all these tiles we just put down. Not those ones. It's trying to select. Okay, here we go. There we go. Just the ones we just selected. Hopefully, it's not selecting any of the hidden tiles above. If it is, we're in trouble. I think we're okay. That should encompass all the tiles we just put down and none of the tiles that are hidden. All right, so with that, we can go into tab. Is that? Oh, I guess I can't do that yet. I have to go into tab first. Dang it. All right. Try it again. Just go out to here and up a little. And there, and then you just hit edit, hide volumes, and create hide. Oh, create hide volume. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm doing this completely backwards. I've only done this a couple times. So, oh man, this is tricky too. Whoa, 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 whoas. Okay. That? Will that do it? No, that's all the way down there. Oh, here we go. Delete. Oops. All right, we'll try this again. Create hide volume. All right, that. And then down from there. There we go. All right, and again, hopefully that did not hide. It hid all of that. Perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Oh, God. All right. So... let's toggle visibility. There we go. And then delete that. Oh, I am also seeing a problem. That might give it away right there. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. And this thing is, yeah, there we go. That. Sure. That looks like that. That'll be fine. So we're gonna have to try that. Whoops, man, this thing is being real iffy today. I don't know. I played TaleSpire on Sunday with over on Z's channel. There we go. That's better. Okay. I don't know if it. I don't know if I was just being testy or what. If I need to restart, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. All right, we'll try this again. So, the hide volume thing. I'm guessing it's whatever tiles it touches, right? So, let's see. Go into DM mode. Turn on edit hide volumes. Create a hide volume. Click and drag out here and then up just a hair. Don't have to come far because every tile that we lay down for this extends down about that far. And that is on the floor. Ooh, this is touchy. Okay. All right, we'll try this again. Create hide volume. To about here and then up a little. Aha! Aha! Success, I think. So, scrolling up. Aha! It is hidden. There we go. Success. With only like, what, 8 tries. Jesus. All right. So now, when we look at it as a DM, we see the... oh, geez. Well, when they're in the dungeon, that'll be cut away. I mean, we technically don't even really need this, so I guess we do. All right, let me delete that one, and delete that one. And see how that looks. All right, so we do need to fill in right there. That's not so bad. Oh, the foibles of building without planning, or with planning, but then changing the plan, which I think is more accurate to our current situation. There we go. So, yeah, there you go. They are hidden. The other players that I tend to play with in TaleSpire tend to also have DM privileges, so they will also see this red outline, this like kind of red outlined thing. So it really only works if your players don't have DM permissions in TaleSpire. There we go. I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. And it's technically hidden as long as your players, again, don't have DM permissions. And again, you can go into it and reveal it. You just go into DM mode by hitting tab and then right click. Oh, wait. Edit hide volumes and then right click and then toggle visibility. And you can again go back in and right click and toggle it back off should you need to, or just delete it all outright and make it visible permanently. Which is really cool. It's really neat. It's a neat little feature. And as I said, it works as long as your players are players and not DMs. All right, cool. That works out. That cellar is done for our purposes now. We may come back and add some other stuff, but hey, for now, I think we're good. Yeah. Cool. All right. Now we move on to another structure that needs a cellar. Oh, I can show you the cellar of the chapel that we did. Very simple. I also changed the floor of the chapel to make it feel a little bit more churchy. I used a tile set I don't use a lot, the castle tile set, not the castle ruins, the castle tile set, because it's a very limited tile set in my opinion, and they don't have roof tiles. A lot of it's very clunky, I guess is the best way to describe it. I don't know. It looks really cool. It's just it's like a very early tile set that they did before figuring a lot of other stuff out, I think. So it looks really nice, but it doesn't function quite to the standard of their newer stuff. So this is the cellar. We threw a fireplace down here because this is going to be basically the cleric and their acolytes are going to eat down here. And then basic cellar for storage right over here, and probably also some storage over here, but this is mostly just, you know, the in-between space. And then sewer access there. And yes, we are going to do a sewer system for this, which is completely our realm. We don't have to, there are no sources to go on. It's going to be completely our own thing, yours and mine, because I will consult with everyone in the stream as we go as to what to do, because it's you know, wild. It's wild, the Wild West. At that point, we're just kind of figuring it out ourselves. So yeah, that's the chapel cellar. Let me close these. There we go. And we rearranged some things. We moved the stairs over a bit, I think. We did something here because we wanted to put a chimney, an actual fireplace up here. Instead of we used to have a stove here. And then, you know, of course we had to do the chimney right there. So that was just one of the little mechanical things we did. And there's our guild house that we did last time. Still looking good. I think we did some set dressing downstairs. We did. First floor, we put some tables down. And some bookshelves. We put some stuff in the kitchen. We may put more. And then there's the cellar, which we have to do. So I say, that'll be the next one we do. Let's do it right now. Everybody. Let's see. So... guess we have to frame out where the cellar is going to hit. I think it's just going to be a perfect square, isn't it? Because we may even come out under this overhang. I mean, why not? Right? So it's just going to be this entire... it's going to encompass this entire thing here. Sure. And the sewer is right next to it. So... is there a secret sewer access? Maybe. Possibly. It's likely. All right. So, let's see. We have to strip down to the floor, which is this. Perfect. Determine where the stairs are going to be. Right there. So the wall's going to be here, and it's going to go around in a somewhat perfect square. Probably a perfect square. I think that's how it ended up working out. But let me scroll down a little bit. And I'm using the Morgoth stair block just because, I don't know. I kind of like it for the cellar walls, but we could just go ahead and just use this, right? That would work too. The tavern doesn't have a cellar, does it? No. Oh, wait. It does. So the tavern is also going to need one. All right. I don't think we're down far. Oh, we might be. Ugh. Weird angle. There. Nope. 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 Oh, jeez. Once you start working in tight angles in this, it gets kind of iffy. You have to use... Oh, yeah, we're not down far enough. That's part of the problem. Whoops. All right, so we need to come down to the 2 steps. 2 little boop, boop. Oh, not too far. That was 3. There we go. Looks about right. Let's see. There we go. All right. And the street tiles only come down about that far. But I think we're okay. I mean, we can always come back around and do another layer of the cobblestones underneath. As you can see, they're right there. So you have a kind of a half tile gap in between. But again, we can just do this to cap it off if we really want to, which we may just do. I mean, why not? Sure, we'll do that. So let's select these. Copy. And now we can just paste it around. I think it'll cooperate. Yeah. Oh. Gotta come up this way. There we go. So this guild house is going to have a very big cellar. So there may be a secret section of it, being a guild house for other activities that they may want to keep secret or exclusive or things like that. But as we said with the guild house previously, it caters to both. Ooh, this is a weird. Oh my gosh, this is going to be... How about if I come at it from this angle? There we go. It caters to both adventurers, and merchants. So, I guess whatever secret activity you would want to, have mercenaries and merchants working in. I don't know. Probably nothing like straight up evil, but probably something that wouldn't be looked upon favorably from the Lord, what's his name again? Drysdale, or the clergy of Helm. Ah, perfect. All right, so there we go. We've framed out the basement, cellar, whatever. Let's see. I think we do. We do want to drop the ceiling, make sure that the ceiling is uniform. So let's do this. Let's make sure this is filled in. Good. Cool. All right. So now the ceiling is going to be uniform the entire way around. Super important. It's not super important. You don't have to do that. Let's see. All right, so let's just do the... well, we do have to put the stairs down, but first I think we just do the floor. We're going to frame it out. Or, not frame it out. We've already framed it out. Just do the floor down. Oh, wow. We could actually put a secret tunnel from the guild house to the chapel basement if we really wanted to. But we don't. Well, I don't think that's completely necessary. And we don't even have to fill in like all the gaps with other stone. It's just we can assume that everything else is like just solid stone or soil or earth, packed earth, whatever. Oh, I I can just frame like there. I just use the other cellar for a reference. Perfect. All right, so how are we gonna split this up? Well, yeah, we'll throw the floor down and then figure that out later. The floor is going to be the same overall, so there's no real need to plot that quite yet. And boom. Done and done. All right, the stairs I think are around here. Let me get an aerial view here. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, these two overlapping squares. The little white circle crosshair is very useful for these kinds of situations because it's very easy to lose where you're looking if you keep having to look back over to your menu and your tile palette and then looking back like, oh wait, where was that? We're gonna let's use this. Why not? Let's just use the castle ruins. There we go. And let's make sure it lines up. Lines up. Excellent. And let me go ahead and throw this here. And that looks good. There. And this weird little corner space over here, but that's fine. That just means that we can have a small hallway and have a room adjacent to this and all that fun stuff. But we'll figure that out right now because we have to figure out how we're splitting this up. And what goes on down here. I guess that's less important than getting things, set up. I mean, this is a perfect square. So, as far as supports go, we can, treat it as such. Probably have more supports under the fireplaces, which makes it a little less symmetrical, but I think that's okay. I don't think symmetry is too terribly important. As long as it makes sense, right? And alternatively, we could just put a fireplace down here. Let me see which one lines up. That one actually lines up, doesn't it? Nope. I think we would have at least one fireplace down here, right? I don't think any of them line up with the tiles we put down, which is fine. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. All right, so would you say this one? The only one that the staff has access to? That way, if there are noises coming from below, they come up into the kitchen? Sure. That makes sense to me as a DM. All right, so get rid of those. And go back down to the sewer. Okay, perfect. Let me just throw that down and that down, and we get rid of these. Whoops. There. And tavern. Or we could use our custom fireplace. We could. Hold on, let me open my Word doc. I've added a lot to this Word document, especially last night, going through and doing more for that Harbor Village, Dawn Castle. The name of it, it's Dawn Castle. And I made. Oh man, I'm excited to show it, but we'll get there. Where is my custom fireplace? There it is. Oh, second one on the list. So copy and paste. Whoa. Ooh. Oh, yeah. It doesn't play well with the grid. If I hold on shift, will it? No. Yeah, that's the problem with grouped objects. You kind of have to... oh well. Alright, so... I'm going to have to take it apart and reassemble it over here. Pain in the butt, sure. But at least all the tiles are right there. And that's fairly straightforward. That one there. These little chimney pieces here. I'll just use the same tile. And then this guy. Boom. Done. Custom fireplace. Well, I guess if that's the case, we could put other fireplaces down here. But, do we want to? I think this is fine enough, right? Let me just do this. There we go. So it just looks a little more solid from the outside. Not that it matters. All right, cool. There's your fireplace. Yeah, I guess there would just be that one. I'm fine with that. The others, I mean, including this one, there's probably going to be some amount of support. So we'll throw these same little... Actually, I guess we don't have to use the same one. There are pillars in other tile sets that are actually kind of nice, like this guy. Use that. The color is a little bit off from the rest of our palette, but I'm fine with that. So cool. There we go. There's your support for that the fireplace above that one, and then for this one, does that really come out that far? Am I looking at that weird? Oh wow, it does. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh man, I don't have to go into the wall. Huh. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I bunged that one up. All right, that's fine. So, if we move it out, now it's going to line up with the fireplace above. We can get rid of that. We can even get rid of these overlapping walls. Not needed. Oh, I already got it. Let's see. That there. That one there. And let's throw these back down. There we go. Now it lines up with the frickin' fireplace. There. See? Perfect. Okay. Quick fix. Easy fix. No big deal. And we could, in fact, put the supports on either side. There we go. Look at that. Even better. And I would say probably the same for this one, just so that we don't have two pillars right next to each other. We just put one here and one here. Ooh. And it's right there. So here and here. Cool. All right. So we put down the structures that make sense, and that's actually somewhat symmetrical now that I'm looking at it. On that side, we can easily put down more that would continue this pattern without much problem, or at least somewhat continue this pattern. We would need one here-ish for the ground above. So like maybe, whoops, I'm hitting the wrong button. It's like here. I mean, that doesn't really continue the pattern, but I think I'm okay with that. And we could actually, in the interest of continuing the pattern, put one here. Or this pattern anyway, this new pattern. Uh-huh. Oh, I guess it's not quite the same. That's fine. We can put it here. That also works. And I guess there's going to be some in the middle, but we still have to figure out what the room breakdown is going to be, right? Yeah. Let's see. And we can always put walls through these supports, thanks to clipping. Good old clippy clip clip. I think we're just gonna do a room cutting this way. And yeah, probably like I don't know, like a secret, and we'll put like boxes and stuff here to kind of throw off people coming down the steps, and it's like, oh, it's just storage or whatever, and hide the door over here, and then just have this wall continue across, and that'll be one neat little secret thing. It has this little secret room for, you know, hiding people. Sure, that's kind of, it can be either good or bad. A not-so-secret room. Oh, well, I guess by that token we can just do this, right? Well, no, we do want to have a secret door without having to, you know, literally have a secret door. So, doors. And I think just a regular dungeon door should be fine. Yeah. Cool. All right. And yeah, we'll put like crates and stuff stacked up here to kind of indicate that it's hidden but not technically a secret door. It's more like a obfuscated door. Obscured door. The rest of it, I guess, is going to be mostly storage, right? For a big guild house that serves food but not drinks. I was very specific about that in the module. Just a bunch of storage, mostly. Unless we want to like partition it this way, so that like this is storage, but then over here is like a secret meeting room or something like that. Yeah, may as well. Let's do it up. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to use this half wall from the Castle Ruins set. And this one will be not secret so much as just locked. So we'll use a fancy door for that. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. All right. Cool. I like it. I like the way it turned out. You got 3 general rooms, a nice little meeting room. Then we got all this fun stuff. For the meeting room, there are 2 fireplaces. We could put our cast iron stoves here, which would probably make less of a chance of people hearing conversations coming up through the chimney. Yeah, I mean, why not? I think I'm going to build them from scratch. I could copy and paste them from my my notepad, but there's it's a grouped object, so placing it in, they intersect with the floor above, so they're probably not going to place. And we'll just struggle with it for a few minutes and, you know, get angry. We don't get mayoed. So we do that. And then we don't really even need to move the grid for this next bit. We just drop that other cauldron right on top of that one. And now we can move the grid up about a half a step and go into lighting. And grab the bonfire, hold down shift, drop it into the little cauldron thing, and I think we can keep the... One thing I've started using as the stovepipe is the... they have a pipe with a little... what's the word for it? Knob on it. Yeah, I guess knob is perfect. Yeah, this guy. And I think that works pretty well. Like a flue adjustment or whatever. I do want to bring that down, though. Or do I? I think that's fine. Well, let's see how it interacts with the floor above, because that's coming up right up through the... Oh, no, right into the chimney, which is not... you can't see. Perfect. That works just fine. All right, cool. Let's do the same over here. And we'll point the... Let's point that in that direction. Same over here. Let's do that. There we go. Cool. So this can be like a meeting room, and you know what? In fact, we'll even throw down a table. There's a big table. Big table. Or like this guy. This guy kind of works. There is also the big fancy table. If I can find it. We used it in the Fortress meeting hall. There it is. 1x4. It might be too big. Yeah, it's a little too big. Let's see what other options there are for tables. There's that guy, which is okay, I guess. A little messy, though. And there's a 2x2, which I guess would also kind of work. We could do two 2x2s. That has food on it. Well, let's see. Sure. Yeah, I guess for now that's fine. There's a 2x2, 3x. We did that one. That one's really messy. Okay, that's good. It's good. Works for me. All right, so we got into a little set dressing. That's fine. That'll just influence our decisions later. So there you go. There's the cellar of the guild house. It's got a little secret room where people can stay if they're being, pursued by unsavory characters, or if they need to hide someone that they're transporting as part of their caravan, or whatever. You have this little secret room option for those peeps. Yeah, cool. And then, the secret meeting room. Or not secret meeting room. The private meeting room. There we go. It's private. It's not a secret, but it is private. There you go. Guild hall, pretty much... Well, we got to do the rest of the set dressing, but from foundation up, it's done. Cool. Sweet. So let's dip into the loan bank vault cellar a little bit right before our next break. This one's going to be real easy. Okay, so let's drag this down a little bit. I do like the way that this this sort of cage screen interface between the banker and the customer turned out. That looks pretty cool. I like it. So we have this door that opens up into this sort of screened off area. Let's see. Let me scroll this down a little bit more. All right. So with that in mind, let's actually, this is the easy way to do this, is to just get a level using, oh, it was already right there. Perfect. We don't have to do nothing. Okay, so for this we will use the stair block from the Morgoth tile set, I believe. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, did I collapse it? I think I collapsed it. I did. All right. There we go. So we're going to throw down a 2-block tall wall around what we're framing here. And again, we're going to throw cobblestones on top. Ooh. So the stairs are going to come down. They're going to have to curve this way, which is fine. Just because we don't want the stairs to come down into this wall. It's just going to look wrong. Oh wow, it's coming out all the way over here. Wow, this is actually a pretty decently sized vault for as small as the top floor of this loan bank is. It's a decent sized vault. All right, so should do this at an angle. There we go. Make sure I'm not going too far. Once you start throwing the camera at angles like that, the mouse gets real touchy. It's like, you want to go all the way over here? No, just a hair in this direction, please. There we go, and... nope. There we go. All right, so for this L here, we're going to throw down some extra cobblestones just because we want to close that gap. Just for completion. See, there you go. Right on top there. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's a decent sized vault for a bank. Yeah, I like it. Cool. So come down a little bit. And it really only overlaps with the guard tower, which is, well, appropriately guarded, often. So a little chance of breaking in that way. Sewer. There we go. And does it line up perfect? Nope. Oh, it does that way, but not that way. That's fine. And we don't have to worry about chimneys or anything like that. There are no fireplaces in the loan bank. And that is very off-center. There we go. Perfect. All right, so the stairs are going to come down and then to a landing and then turn off in this direction. Is that going to work out? Yes. Okay, cool. Cool. Back up to Morgoth. And we will put down that block and that block. And then cycle to the stairs and put down that stair and that stair. And that, my friends, should do it, I think. It may or may not be ideal. You know what? A good way to test it is to grab a token and see how it navigates. I have a feeling that we're going to have an issue right where the landing turns. I don't think the token is going to fit down that, but hey, we can give it a shot. So let's move this up to this point and lock our green slider, our visibility slider. We're going to grab, let's grab one of the new tokens that they came out with recently. One that I'm pretty excited about, and you may have seen if you watch Z's stream for his Pro Tag game, this guy, little Kenku. They added a Kenku, or I'm sorry, a bird folk, a raven folk rogue. I guess they can't use Kenku. But here we go. So hold down shift, left shift, and use the arrow keys to move your token around. And see if he... Okay, cool. No, he pops up through the ceiling once, but that's fine. He can get down the stairs. And up the stairs. No problem. Cool. All right. Just have to be very cognizant of how the tokens move on the board when building. Or at least I do. I do it because I'm crazy. It's been established. There we go. Kind of gets lost in those storage boxes. Okay, cool. I'm second guessing the barred hatches. I don't know if I like them. I'm going to pick them up and try a different thing. And I might have it so that they flip into this wall and not the storage boxes. It just seems better. Let's see, go to hatches. I think the one that we usually use is fine, right? The metallic one, this one, the metal hatch. Our other options aren't great. Because the circular ones are single because they leave whatever, they leave a ring. Yeah, we want to we want the hatch for a 2-space wide area, so we need one that opens all the way. There we go. Yeah, I think I like that better. Cool. And there we go. And one thing we can do in here is we can throw down a little lantern. Let's see here. Boop. Oh, and in fact, we can make a little table, quote unquote, for the lantern to sit on. Let's see, built into the building, basically. So just throw that down like that. And then we can throw the lantern on it. Lantern. Boop. There you go. There you go. Cool. All right. So the vault. Stairs are fine. We know that. Excellent. The vault itself. How are we gonna do this? I think we want to use a double door. Oh, Rogue Marina, welcome and thank you so much for the lurk. I think we're gonna do we're gonna do that, and I think we're just gonna fill this in with blocks, honestly, because I think it's just gonna be solid, just for more reinforcement, and because you can't really put anything back here. Let's see. There and there. All right, cool. And yeah, we'll just continue this wall over in this direction. Just, we can use that. We can use, there we go. Nope, nope. One with an alcove or one with a candle? Yeah, I think one with a candle's fine. There we go. Cool. All right, and we're going to use the stone double doors for this. I think that's they look very secure. They're one of the only 2 double door options that are in TaleSpire. Well, 3, technically. One is way too big. The other one is just dungeon, quote unquote, dungeon double doors. I guess we could do like a double, we could do a double thing. We could do a portcullis and stone door, just for added. I mean, it is a vault, right? Sure. Okay, we can do that. Let's see. All we have to do is go into here, dungeon, Get one of these and put it there. Okay. There and there. And then we throw the this guy down. There you go. There's your double protection for the vault. So you have these stone doors that open. Yep, correct. Outward. Excellent. And this, which opens up, and you're going to be able to see it in the floor above, which is fine. It's fine. Hopefully, TaleSpire builds in a thing that basically it just hides most of the token when it's open. It doesn't have to go all the way up. You'd probably leave it so that you can see the bottom spikes, and then you click on that, right click on that to close it. But this is fine. I mean, it's nitpicking. This program is beautiful as it is, and it's hard to believe that this is beta. There are occasions where something happens, you're like, oh yeah, this should be in beta. But for the most part, it's a lovely, lovely thing. And I will, actually, I'll change that to these. Also state again that they do not sponsor this stream. I just really like this game, or program. I mean, it's a game when you make it a game. I really like this program a lot. It is very cool. So there we go. That's better than those other pillars. It just kind of keeps with the theme. And beyond this point is the vault. And all of the lovely trinkets kept therein. Haha. And we'll throw those down when we get to set dressing, which isn't for a little bit. We're going to finish up the cellars and the dungeons and everything, and then the first thing that we're going to be doing on set dressing is the towers on the wall, because we pulled those from another map. So they are probably furnished all wrong. So we're probably going to fix those first. Probably it's going to be easy because we might have to move things a little bit, or swap some stuff out. But for the most part, they'll be furnished. And then from there, we'll move on to other stuff. But first, ad break. I know you want one. You've been begging for it. So here it is. As requested, a quick little ad break. Enjoy. What's up? Hey, we're back from break. Ads, huh? Am I right? Anyway, we are back to building in TaleSpire. We're building the cellars of buildings that require them. I think we are down to 1, possibly 2. We have to do the tavern, and we have to do maybe the warehouse. Maybe. I think in order to save space, they may have a cellar. So let's say yes, just to be safe. There's going to be a cellar in the warehouse. All right, cool. We can do the warehouse now if we want, or we can do the tavern. Let me double check the tavern. Yes, they do have a cellar. It's right there. So the cellar for the tavern. How big are we making this mamma jamma? This is not cellar access. That is actually the bar. It's a flip down bar. Which it would be awesome if they actually had a bar texture hatch that you could just put on there. TaleSpire, if you're listening, look into it. And thank you so much for this awesome thing. So the cellar, I think the cellar for the tavern might have some, I mean, in the past, I've been guilty of doing secret passages in taverns quite often. So I don't want to do it all the time. In this instance, I don't think it's even all that helpful, since once you come out here, it's only so far before you come to the edge of a cliff that goes down quite a distance. And I mean, the guards here are going to see whatever the heck goes on right there. I mean, if you're trying to come out, I don't know. So maybe it goes down enough that you come out the side of the cliff. Maybe it has access to the dungeon that's the same dungeon that's beneath the fortress. That could be a thing. You know what? We'll say maybe. We'll say maybe that. That makes it a little interesting. That doesn't lead. It doesn't go outside the fortress, but inside the fortress, somewhere else, or the keep. It goes inside the keep, somewhere else. All right, so let's scroll down, clear away all this schmutz. There we go. And let's see what we can do here. So we got to frame it out. So if we start here, did I turn my grid off? I did. Oh, let me use this as a reference. I think it's right at the right level. It is. Look at that. Still at the right level. 2 blocks down. Perfect. No guesswork needed. We're just going to do it. And I think, nay, I know, we're going to use the dungeon, or no, the castle ruins block for this. Just because it's so pretty. It does have a very cellar feeling to it. Do we want to go that far over that way? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we come to about here. The chimney, the fireplace. That seems about right. Sure. All right. So let's either get rid of these or... All right. So let me move my camera level down. And click and drag in that direction. Make sure I'm going far enough over. There we go. And now we just link up. And then do the second layer of blocks. Yeah, this one's going to be tricky. Again, extreme angles with this. The mouse gets a little touchy. Whoa, no, oops, nope, not what we wanted to do by any means. There we go, that works. And I think we missed one, yep, that's fine. There we go. And the last bit, right here, if it'll cooperate with me. Come on. Nope, pop up on, there you go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There you go, sweet. All right. So yeah, now we'll do the floor. That is vaguely square, but it's definitely a rectangle. Definitely a rectangle. We'll use the same sewer floors, I think. You know what? I think for this, we're going to give access to the sewer system. Yeah. Like a secret door that leads to the sewer system. And then from the sewer system, you can get into the dungeon of beneath the fortress. Layer upon layer of intrigue. So we need to come down another half step. Yeah, and now we can throw the floor down. And we're good to go. Back to the sewer tiles. Collapse that for now. There we go. Oh, there's my sweet boy. My sweet, sweet boy. This tile. I love it. Does it work out evenly? No. Yeah. So we can use the 1x2. Do. Done. There we go. All right. So we do, by our tinkering last time, we put a sewer grate here. Actually, I did that between streams. Sorry. Sorry to exclude anyone in that process, but it was very boring. I was just putting sewer grates down. Oh, before I forget, to do an extra little layer of cobblestones there and here. Perfect. All right. Sweet. And the stairs are going in these two spaces. And they're, again, going to curve off. It's going to be a landing. The stairs are going to come down. There's going to be a landing. And then the stairs are going to continue down. I guess I could do stairs continuing down on either side of that landing. Sure, let's do that. That sounds neat. So I need a block here, and I need a block here, and I need 2 blocks here. And then I need stairs. 1 there, and 1 there. Cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, this cellar is basically going to be storage. Private store, you know, for the kitchens. Any other supplies the tavern might need. So, a lot of barrels. A lot of barrels of drink. Tactical Badger, thank you for coming back, and thanks for the lurk. Let's see. Do. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do here. I mean, we'll do some supports. That seems like a good idea. Aside from that, I think we're good. We'll do a support here, right where that corner is. Right? That's right where that corner falls. Yeah. Okay. So that's cool. And probably one here where the fireplace is. And this other fireplace. Oh, the other fireplace is right there. Maybe not then. Maybe not. Maybe there are other supports that are working. Or we can put one right here. Yeah. We can do one like right there. That works. All right, so dungeon pillar. There you go. Excuse me. There. Sometimes the clicking does not cooperate with the menu. Let me double check where that corner is. Good. It's still right there. So there. And how about right there? We'll just do a diagonal. Perfect. Oh, over one more. There. There you go. That's sort of... Well, actually, this needs to be here for it to be completely... Yeah, cool. I guess that works, and I guess we can put one, like, here? And one here. Just so we're kind of symmetrical. Sure. It feels about right. What is that under? That's under the bar. Okay. And that is under the stairs. Okay, the stairs leading up. So that makes sense. It's about there. That's fine. That's kind of under the fireplace. Sure. It kind of works. Oh, I didn't show everybody the landlord's suite. So by doing this, we actually managed to get another room out of it. So the landlord's room used to be this whole thing. So instead, I split it up into 2 rooms and added stairs in here so that the landlord's suite leads up into this. So he has like a pretty much what would equate to a 2-room condo. I don't know, a 2-floor condo. I don't know. So that's close enough. And he's got a couple fireplaces in there. It's nice and posh. Got balcony access on both levels. Super sweet. But yeah, we managed to split that up into 2 rooms on the floor below, and give the landlord a little bit of a better digs. All right, so secret door, secrets, or at least the secret passageway. That's going to be probably behind the pillar here that we threw down. So these 2 squares. So with that knowledge, let's see. We're going to throw down some tiles to facilitate that. Let's see what we got. We're going into sewer. These are going to be straight up sewer tiles, which we have not actually used on stream yet. But today we break that pattern. Oh, we can actually use this. The nice little... This guy. Ha 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 ha. Secret tunnel. And we can use this corner piece here. And here. Is that... It's too dark. I can't see if it's facing the right way. Now it's facing the right way. There we go. There and there. And that is going to link up with the sewer system that we're going to be putting in here. So for now, we can leave that alone. It's going to encompass... Well, I guess we can do the whole room, which actually won't take... It's going to be 2 tiles. It's going to be 2 of these. Oh, but it has to lead back out. That's right. Oh, well, here. We'll do one of these with a ladder, because, you know, ladder to get out of the sewer. Maybe here? Yeah. All right. Cool. And we need it to continue on in a direction. Probably this direction. So we need to change that out for this guy. Little 1x1. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Lost my token. Or my tile. There we go. And now we can do the corner piece. And another one of these 1x1s. And that'll basically seal it on that end. There we go. So the sewer dead ends here, except that there is a secret door leading into and out of the tavern cellar. And it leads into the sewers. And there's a ladder there that leads up into out of the manhole. And, flooring for the sewer. We're actually going to have it down a little bit. So we only have to come up half a step. And, actually, no, we don't. We leave it at the same level. And we're going to throw these down. Same tiles we used up on the upper floors. Or as the cobblestones, basically. So there you go. There's the beginning of the sewer. We're definitely going to build out a little bit more. And also, since we're doing this with the other basement/cellar tiles, we can go ahead and throw those down there. And one here. Perfect. All right. Cellar, or sewer. Perfect. There we go. Looks pretty good. And then, of course, we're going to have to hide it. So, using the wonderful DM tools in here, we hit tab, go into DM mode. We select edit hide volumes. We hit create hide volume. That'll give us the little indicator here, and we click and drag, and then we click and drag, and hopefully we are precise enough. We lost our sewer grate. Oops. Hold on. Delete. All right. Oops. I hit Control Z and we lost our little tile that we had here. That's fine. You can't Control Z the invisibility selection. Heads up there. So I guess... Oh, okay. So I guess we only really need to come up a little bit and hide. If these little cobblestone tiles are visible, I don't think it's a big deal. It might clue in our players that something else is down there. But then again, it might not. Let's see. Back into DM mode. Edit hide volumes. All right, let's see. Let me get at a good angle here. All right, click and drag out to here and then up. Only about that far. And we are way down. Yes, we are. This thing's touchy. You have to be like right on it. Okay. Yeah, and the grid doesn't help at all. It does not set your level. So, let's see. See if this works. There we go. That's what we wanted. Perfect. All right. Cool. And then we can pop out of DM mode, and in regular mode, as long as we are designated as a DM, we still see the hidden area as a red haze tiles. So there you go. Cool. Secret tunnels. Cool. Cool. I like it. All right, that was the tavern cellar. We don't really need to split it up anymore. That's basically just the rest of it's just gonna be storage. Excellent. Warehouse. It's the only thing we have left is the warehouse. I think we're going to get all the cellars done today, guys. This is going to be awesome. All right. And we don't even really need to do the warehouse, but we're gonna, because we want to. All right. So I guess our first question is, where do we put the cellar access? Let's see. Let's get a better idea here. So the door is right here. All right. So I'd say the cellar access needs to be over here. It either needs to be right near the door or on the opposite end. No in between. We could also change these floor tiles. I don't know if I like them. I liked them when I started building this map, but I don't know if I like. I did them to match these. That's why. But we don't really need to match. We're gonna have to use clipping when we put these back down. That's fine. All right. I think we're gonna go with Castle Ruins tiles. I really like those. They're very cool. There and there and there and there. I think we'll put them right by the door. The stairs, that is. We'll put the stairs right by the door. That way you don't have to wade your way through a bunch of other packages and stuff to get to the cellar and then carry other things through a bunch of... You know what I mean? Ooh, maybe we don't want it like that, though. Maybe we want it to... Yeah, we want it this way. Yeah, that works. Oops. That would have been wrong. There we go. So there's your cellar access, and we'll put a hatch over it. All that fun stuff. So now, let's finish up the floor here. And I have to hold down Shift and single click because these pillars that we see are kind of clipped into the floor. So, or no, they're not. Oh, they're clipped into the ceiling. Ah, well. I did it the slow way for nothing. Oh well. All right, so go to hatches. Hatches will make them sleepy. There we go. Cool. Hatch into the basement or cellar of the warehouse. Sweet. All right. I'm going to drag this. Actually, I'm going to use another cellar to get an idea of how far down we go. There we go. And again, for the warehouse, I think we're going to use those same Morgoth stair blocks because they're nice and solid looking. And I would imagine they would want the warehouse cellar to be nice and solid. Ah, there we go. Perfect. That is a little benefit of using those cobblestones for just the rest of the ground. Since they're only a half a tile thick, since we put them level with the tops of these tiles, we can scroll to about halfway through these tiles, and those tiles, the cobblestones disappear, and we're able to see the outlines of everything else, which is useful. Very, very useful. So, wow, is it really that far down? I guess so. All right. Seems, yeah, all right. Let's see. Whoop, we just passed. There it is. All right. So again, we're going to outline the area Oh, yeah, we are down too far. We have to come up 2 little half steps. Oh, too far. There we go. That should do it. Let's make sure. Nope, we're up too far. Wow. This is being real touchy. All right. There. Perfect. Jeez. Oh, that's way too far. There we go. Almost went under the freaking... well, I guess it could. It could go under the smithy. There's no reason it can't. I guess that's a... I guess we could do that. I mean, I'm fine with it. Sure. I mean, yeah. And there, and we're actually just gonna come right through this way. We're not gonna go out a space into the stables. We're just gonna go right like that, and then the stairs will again, you know, curve down. Oh, didn't go out far enough. There we go. And boom. All right. So yeah, the cellar of the warehouse is actually pretty expansive. And I'm just gonna drag this down for a second, fill this in. There we go. And I don't think we're gonna do any like secret tunnels or anything for this. I think the warehouse is fairly secure. So let's see. I guess the stairs are gonna go down that way. Whoops. Yeah, so down from here, angled downward. All right. And okay, so we need a block there and a block there. And there you go. Cool. And we're going to use the same support pillars that we used in the upper floor here. But first, we got to do the floor. Down 2 steps, 2 half steps. And let's see, we're going to use, I guess, Castle Ruins again. Let's get to it. There it is. Whoops. There we go. All right. Cool. That worked out. And then... all right, and then we just have to do these little spaces here. Wow, that butts right up against the guild house cellar. Look at that. It's a pretty thick wall, but still. I have to resist the temptation to make a secret tunnel that goes from one to the other. They don't quite link up. I mean, we could do a very narrow one here, but I don't know. I don't want to do a whole network of secret tunnels, and yeah, I might change my mind later, but for now, I think we're good. All right, so for these oh yeah, I guess all I really have to do is hold down Shift for clipping, but we'll see how they interact with the floor above. I don't think they're going to stick through the floor. Where are they? There they are. Fancy pillar. This guy. So let's see. Let's throw one down, see how it looks. Oh yeah, it doesn't even stick through that floor tile. Yeah, we're good. That's fine. All right. So we'll do one there. We'll do one... where is it? There it is. We'll do one... well, here. And then one about halfway... we'll say here. right. And then we'll do one about here, and then one in each corner. Including, say, one here as well. All right, cool. That looks pretty warehouse celery to me. Celery. Delicious celery. With peanut butter and raisins. All right. That's pretty cool. I like that. Lighting, I guess there's lanterns. And we can say that they're hanging from supports near the pillars. I mean, that's pretty... Oh, should see if these are sticking up in the... Oh, yeah. And there's a forge. It's probably going to be some support under that. Oh, perfect. It's like right under the forge. Ha ha ha. Ha. Perfect. Forge / fireplace. Cool. Cool beans. That worked out pretty well. All right. So, I believe that's all of the cellars. I don't think any of the apartments have any cellars. The shops don't. The blacksmith, technically I gave him a cellar, but he can't access it unless he goes through the warehouse. Yeah, I think that's it as far as that goes. So let's, we still got about 20 minutes here today. So let's hop on to some set dressing, shall we? And we're going to start with the towers, like I said. As I said. You may have noticed that I changed the tiles here on the top of the towers to the Castle Ruins tile set because I like it. I like it a lot. We still have to use the dungeon tile set for the inner floors because it has the curved tile piece for these curved corners. Okay, so this tower, we can actually get into the descriptions here from the module. We'll use the 4th edition one because it is a little more descriptive as far as lore goes. We don't care so much about what the NPC is wearing or what weapon they carry. We're more concerned about who they are. All right, so this is the Bailiffs Tower. Perched at the keep's southeast corner, this tower replaces the typical storage chambers found on the first 2 floors with a personal space for the bailiff, Kendon, and the scribe, Cyrodion. All right. Offices for both can be found on the 1st floor, and their private apartments are on the 2nd floor. Okay, so this needs to be split into 2 apartments. That is going to be tricky. We might have to move the stairs. How many floors? This is just the ground floor. Oh no, this is 3 floors. Aha. Okay, so we can just say the ground floor of the office is the office, and then 2nd floor is 1 room, 3rd floor another room. That works. Cool. All right, we have our mission. So here is the description of Kendon Longstrider. Strider, he's a ranger. Longstrider, a veteran warrior who once served the Blades, not the Skyrim Blades, different Blades. Kendon is in charge of the Outer Bailey. Oh, this is basically the big cheese in the Outer Bailey. Okay, the bailiff. All right, Kendon Longstrider is his name carries weight in the Outer Bailey. Good to know. He serves as a mediator between Lord Drysdale and the folk of the Outer Bailey and collects taxes from adventurers and merchants. He's nearly 60 years old. He keeps his gray hair cut short and his long mustache carefully waxed and trimmed. Kendon is genuinely concerned by Lord Drysdale's rule. While he acknowledges the Paladin's good intentions, he preferred the rule of the Blades. Okay, so this was basically a keep formerly owned by the Blades, which I'm guessing are kind of a mercenary. I think I read about them before. They're like mercenaries, borderline bandits. But yeah. True, the Blades were criminals. There we go. They were bandits. But they left the people of the keep alone and avoided arousing the ire of the Borderlands monsters. Rumors abound that all folk in the keep must soon convert to the worship of, they say Arathis here, but that's basically Helm. That Drysdale plans to press everyone into an army. He plans to march into the Scar. And that the keep will soon become little more than a military base for Drysdale's crusade. Ooh. While these rumors are untrue, Drysdale's aloof nature and Benwick's machinations, that's a little DM secret there about Benwick, keep such stories alive. Kendon has also fallen under Benwick's sway. At the priest's urging, he has made contact with the surviving Blades. They are eager to avenge themselves against Lord Drysdale, and if the situation becomes dire enough, Kendon might betray the keep's lord. Uh-oh. I love stuff like that. This is stuff that they didn't do back when Module B2 was a thing. Gary was more concerned about the game mechanics. He wasn't as concerned about roleplay and intrigue. And 4th edition was great about that. That's one thing that I will give 4th edition. That's one saving grace, if any. And it was apparent right from the start with Fallcrest in the original DMG for 4th edition. Fallcrest, I urge anyone wanting to start a game in any edition of D&D to consider Fallcrest as a starting point, because it is excellent. And it is fleshed out. The NPCs each have their own motives. There's intrigue, everything. It's beautifully done. I like it. I can't tout it enough. All right, so I would say this top floor is pretty good for Kendon. Got a bunch of bookshelves, got a bed. We might put a nicer bed down. We do need to move that one bookshelf because it was blocking the door. We might put some more armor racks and weapon racks and stuff in here. We might put a hatch here, just to separate Cyrodiil's room from Kendon's a little better. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. And, now that I'm thinking about it, do we want there to be periphery access to the wall? Oh, that is actually something I didn't think of. We might just kind of well, I guess we don't really need to build the wall out. So here's what we're gonna do. Since this is a private apartment and we don't want guards stomping through, 3.5 Eberron book was ripe with character motivations. Yes, always like that. Yeah. The setting for this is Forgotten Realms, basically. In my lore for my games, it's in Forgotten Realms. But for 4th edition, it was their base, whatever setting that was for the basic game, basic rules. I think it was, I don't know, it was the Nentir Vale, the whole Nentir Vale setting from 4th edition, which I used while I ran it, and I basically repurposed it when I started running Forgotten Realms. And I put Fallcrest in the Moonshade Isles, which actually worked out really well. That's the home game I've been running for years now, because the players are very slow about what they want to do. God bless them. They're very reticent to make big decisions regarding things, and if not everyone's at the table, they're even less inclined to move the plot forward unless I poke them with a stick. It feels like sometimes. Well, I love those guys. They're great. Let's see here. Props. All right. I guess more bookshelves. We can use the laboratory bookshelves too. Let me scroll out of Morgoth. Let me collapse that. Do we want to? We might need it. We'll leave it open. So let's throw down some hatches. We do want to leave the roof access here, the stairs that lead up to the roof of this tower for Kendon. But we're going to remove these doors, and we'll just put stairs that lead up to the top, up to the roof of this tower, and then, up and down the other side over here. All right, so let me get a hatch. Throw it there. Beautiful. And it's got a nice little study going there, so I think that's fine. We just have to find a suitable place to put the bed. I mean, we made a lot of room over here, so we could just kind of throw it over here. Yeah, I mean, just near the hatch. It's kind of iffy, but sure, it works. Let's see, that the good beds are in the tavern tile set. I can actually collapse the sewer tile set. I'm not using those right now. So yeah, this is the minutia we're getting into now of of making these maps, is the set dressing, because you got to be like, okay, what is this NPC? Okay, what do they have in their room? What would they have in their room? Yeah, it's gonna be very lore driven. We're gonna be looking to the fourth edition, essentially the fourth edition article about keep on the Chaos Scar is what they called it in 4th edition. We're going to be referring to that quite often. Let's throw down that. Let's get these stairs out and on here while we're thinking about it. These stairs are a little precarious, but yeah, it's fine. We do have to remove the... Oh, perfect. There's a little 2x2 right where we want to put it. All right, a little 1x1 turret right where we put the stairs. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We don't need this lantern, do we? Just remove that. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Let's finish throwing some stuff in here. Armor rack, I think. Probably, most likely. You'd have an armor rack. Sure. Let's see. Where is the armor? It's either toward this. Yeah, it's toward the beginning. There it is. So we'll just throw that. We can throw it right here in a half space. That works. We could actually do two. You two suits of armor. Why not? Flip it this way and boom. Yeah. All right, and we can throw down some arrows on top of these crates, maybe. Yeah. All right. And we're gonna get rid of this floor torch. And something is telling me that we should do a custom fireplace. I think, yeah, like right here, like right by the bed. Seems like that would be an ideal place to have it. All right, so we're just gonna build it from scratch. We're not gonna pull it from our clipboard or our notepad because that's a little too. It's iffy trying to put it into a built-out area. It's probably not gonna. It's not gonna set in place like the way we want. Where is that forge? I can never find the forge when I need it. There it is. Forge. Forge. Okay. So, with that there, we can go back up to Castle Ruins and throw down Chimney. A chimney facade. And we can, like, fill in the gap with this guy if we really want to be... Yeah. And we do. And one thing I've discovered is you can actually use the rural chimney from the rural tile set to cover up this the bellows here on the forge. There we go. Rural tile set. Whoa, scrolled up by it. There we go. Thatched chimney. And we do have to kind of select off of it, hold down shift, click into the tiles, and then keep going back and forth in order to build it up. But it's worth it. You get a less bulky chimney. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. It still covers up the bellows. And it looks like a nice little tiny chimney. In this corner, I think we're just going to do a support. There's not a whole lot else we can do. Yeah, we may as well use the corner, the filler pillar. Filler pillar! We haven't used filler pillar in a while. Where are you, filler pillar? My best friend. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's make sure he's facing the right way. There we go. And throw it right there. There you go. And for back here, we can actually do one of two things. Well, we can either just throw a chest on the floor, or we can throw down one of these tiles into the wall, like that, and then put the chest on top of that, which I'm partial to doing that. Let's see. We can either do a footlocker or an actual chest. The actual chests have open animations, so if you right-click on them and say open, they will open. There we go. There's a clam chest, which I'm sure he would have. No. We'll go with a regular leather chest and just hold down shift, drop it there so it doesn't get caught up in anything. There you go. Here's the chest. Perfect. Now it's starting to look like a place where someone lives. Kind of. I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll leave the table. I kind of like the table being all big like this. And just a bunch of bookshelves that he has to kind of reach and crawl over to get stuff. Yeah. I'd say this is suitable. One thing we can do with this floor torch is put it right there, and it still functions. Which is, oh, we can also put one over here. So just hold down shift and click on the scroll, click down on the scroll wheel, and there you go. Copies it. A little more lighting, less clutter. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. There we go. Private quarters for Kendon Longstrider. That is his room. And the room below is for Cyrodion. And I'll read the description on Cyrodion before we wrap it up for today. Let's see. Oh, wow. This was an armory, definitely, in its previous use, wherever I got this tower. So Cyrodion, the description is in Area 1 of that gentleman. Cyrodion. This male human wears typical workman's clothes and carries a battered leather book. He uses to record visitors' names and any weapons left with Phallic. Phallic is the corporal guard of the main gate. He wears a holy symbol of Ayun, which would probably be Mistra in this instance. Maybe Azuth. Maybe, who's Ogma? Ogma's probably, yeah, Ogma in this setting. Forgotten Realms being the setting. On a silver chain, but usually conceals it beneath his shirt. At a young age, he received a strange blessing from Ogma. He has perfect recall of everything, and he sees and hears. But will lose this gift if he ever speaks a word. Aha. Instead, he commits the history of Restwell Keep. I guess, yeah, Restwell Keep is the name of the keep, as he witnesses it to his book. Cyrodiil loves to hear stories of distant places. His quiet, unassuming nature causes other folk to underestimate him, and he keeps his gift of memory a secret. Strangers to the keep tend to think of him as deaf and dumb, and he has overheard many interesting stories not meant for his ears. Ho ho ho. Intrigue. Intrigue! So, Cyrodiil will likely have some sort of... We're probably going to continue the chimney here. However, we do run into a problem here. Oh, we can just move the door. We can move the door over here. If we want to continue the chimney from the ground floor up, which is fine. We can easily do that. No big deal. So, yeah, we're going to definitely do that. So let's get those tiles down, just so we know where that's going to be, because that's kind of an important part. Where's the 2x1? There it is. Drop that on in there. And we're definitely not going to have suits of armor or weapon racks in here. There is most likely going to be more than one bookshelf. His bed is going to be somewhat, I guess, a nice bed. Sure. I mean, his only means of egress is this way. I don't think we're going to have a hatch here. No, yeah. I think that's... Yeah, that's fine. If we don't do a hatch. Technically, you don't need this to be curved like that, but I was trying to do spiral stairs. Again, oh, Soul is decent. Thank you, or Descent. Thank you for stopping in. We're about to wrap up here in a second, but thank you for the lurk. Yeah, we're just doing some set dressing here for these the tower. We're starting with this tower. Probably one of the first things we put down. I don't remember our first where we started with this massive. Here, we can zoom out and see it in its entirety. The keep on the Borderlands. There it is. On its surface, it is complete. Mostly. We're going to throw some more stuff in the courtyards here of this of the fortress. But yeah, look at that. Look at that beautiful bastard. Oh yeah, happy 2020. Oh yeah, so yeah, Tactical Badger. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much too for stopping by and watching. Yeah, and I'll talk to you next year, I guess. Everyone have a happy holiday. I don't believe I'm streaming next week? Question mark. I'm definitely I'm probably gonna stream Thursday. I mean, with everything going on, I don't have much going on. I don't know if that sentence makes sense. You know what I mean. But I definitely will not be running or playing on the following Thursday, the 31st. I won't be. But the Tuesday I will be. So next Tuesday there will be TaleSpire. I'm gonna say that right now. Next Tuesday there will be some TaleSpire. And this Thursday, if you're not doing anything on Christmas Eve, unlikely. I mean, you guys probably still have plans, even though things are the way they are. We're gonna be doing Hyperlight Drifter around the same time we started here today, for about the same amount of time, and then later in the evening, at least evening for me here, 5 hours after that stream, we're gonna be doing Paper Mario. Some more Paper Mario, so that'll be fun. And in the interim, everyone please stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, don't touch your face, social distance whenever possible, and be awesome and excellent to everybody. You know, it's just, common sense. And if you are in need of a game of Dungeons and Dragons that you can pick up casually, monthly, with little commitment, I do run 2 games monthly through Eventbrite. My tag should pop up here on the thing. Nope, that's Twitter. Yay! It should pop up here in a second, but the link is on my Twitch profile. There it is, Eventbrite. Dice and Brews. I am Dice and Brews at Eventbrite, Dice and Brews, and I post events there for my monthly games. They are on usually in the first 2 weeks, the Sunday afternoon and Tuesday evening, usually within the first 2 weeks. And tickets are around $18. They are dungeon crawls, so you can join and drop as you see fit without losing too much on story. It's very little story, whole lot of kick in the door, fight this, that, and the other. I try to keep it there. I try to rein in the story a little bit. It is in my nature to throw lore at the players so they are engaged. But with a dungeon crawl, I can't do that. So I try to rein it in. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. If you're watching this thing on YouTube, there are some buttons you can press that will indicate your approval or disapproval of this whole thing. Please press one of them, as I have attached my ego to this venture. And without further ado, I bring the much awaited end of the episode.